Hey everybody, and welcome back to another chat with Kelsey and I. And today we've got a bunch of things going on here on the farm. First off, I'm going to start off. Hey, why don't you stand up? Show them how big you're getting. Go sideways. Look at you. She's showing pretty good. You're due the 25th of April.
Yeah, the day after Caitlin's birthday. Our youngest should be Cody's due date. So anytime around then is good. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
And I don't think she's going to make it, but yeah, we've got that coming up. Also, I wanted to mention the Louisville show, the National Farm Machinery Show. I will be down there, not this week, but next week. Thursday and Friday. Thursday I'll be who knows where, and Friday I plan on staying at the LS Tractor booth all day. I'll have my parents with me, but other than that, the rest of the family will be staying here. So try to come meet me. I want to get a picture with any of you that come, and we'll put you in a video because I'm going to take video down there. Hopefully, I've been trying to get everything rounded up for that, but all the equipment has been a pain so far, but we're trying to get that set up. So, moving forward, today's video is titled How the Channel Got Started. And if you saw there, January 31st, I made a post and I also made a video. And I was talking about how January 31st was our 5-year anniversary on YouTube. And it's hard to believe where we're at now. But, I was going to talk about how we got started. I'm going to go even further back because I got to thinking about it, and really I've been preparing to have this channel my whole life. I really think so anyway. Because back when I was a little kid, I remember my brother, my sister, and we would make our own videos. We started out making like news videos, and then we moved up to making comedy videos, and then when I was in 6th grade, I was a cameraman for my news program. Thank you, Ms. Robinson, if you're watching, because that gave me a lot of experience using a camera, and I loved it. And I got to go all over the place, filming different events and stuff that was going on at the school. And then moving forward, after we got married, I told Kelsey my goal, and even when we bought this farm, my goal was to be a hunter who filmed his hunts. And even when we bought this place, that was my goal when I first bought this place. I was just going to do food plots. And even when we started the channel, the channel actually started as an outdoor channel, believe it or not. And then I ended up switching it over as, tractor and farmhouse stuff started catching on. But right after we got married, we went on a bear hunting trip up to Canada. And I filmed that whole hunt, and I'm going to show you some little clips here and there. But that was my goal. I was even there was a YouTube web show, and it's still going on today, and it was called Bow Hunt or Die. And I was actually on their field staff. And if you remember, they gave me sticker sheets, and that was my job. You wanted to be on the field staff to eventually get on the pro staff to where you could be on the show. And that was what my goal was. So as my job as the field staff, remember I would send out letter after letter of their sticker sheets.
Right, your job was to promote the show, so they sent him a whole bunch of things of stickers and stuff, and he would send them out to anybody that was interested. He'd give them to people and talk about the show.
And I did that for a couple years. And that really helped me understand YouTube. And still at the time I didn't realize that I needed to make my own channel, but it gave me a little insight of how things work. And well, then we moved forward, and like I said, we were living here when I was still on the field staff. Well, it got to be too much for me because they really required a lot out of you, and I didn't feel like I was making a difference for that because I wasn't. I mean, we went bear hunting, but I wasn't really getting the results hunting that I wanted, and I didn't feel like I was going to be able to get into a spot where I'd be on the show anyway. There was too many other guys to compete with. So
Well, a big thing of that is, these other guys didn't have a house that they were renovating completely.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So you had your full-time job, and plus we were moving into this house. We were already living here, and the whole house needed renovated. We're still working on it. So, he wasn't like these other guys who could have all of this time to go hunt in their free time. Most of his free time is working inside on this house.
Yeah, so I ended up backing out of that field staff gig that I was doing. Well, then the day came that I bought the tractor, and I had a locust tree back here. It was dead, and I cut through most of it with the chainsaw. So I told Kelsey, I said, hey, come out here and film me pull this thing down, and I'll put it on YouTube. And she's like, okay. So she goes and stands on the side porch there with her phone, her old phone at the time. And you might have seen the video in my last video, but it was just a video of me in the snow pulling on this dead tree. I don't even have the roll bar up. I should have. And I pulled the thing down. Like I said, it was almost cut all the way through anyway. I don't know why I thought that was film worthy at the time, but I ended up uploading that to YouTube. Well, the next couple of days, I'd get on the website. I remember telling her, hey, we're getting views from, I forget what countries it was. It was all over the world. It wasn't a lot, but I just thought it was neat. Look, Germany's watching me, or China, or Russia, whatever. I just thought that was neat. So then I uploaded another one, and I think that one was just me, I think I was just hauling wood in. And I put all kinds of loud, obnoxious music on there, remember?
Yeah.
And then I think my next one, I wanted to go to Reolink King, because Reolink King was just starting to get their tractors. So we drove over to Amish country, where we knew there was some already over there, and all I did was film like the attachments and the tractors, and I had some kind of loud rock music on there, and people were chewing me out for that rock music. But Reolink King put it on their playlist, and I remember sitting at work one night, and I was watching my analytics, and all of a sudden that video just took off. I think I got 1,000 views on that video in no time. I'm like, wow, you can really do something. I came home telling her, you'll never believe, I'm going to take off. But then I started getting the hate comments too, and that kind of set me back. But we just kept doing it. We just kept uploading and trying different things, and now we're here today. And I know when I first started, you probably didn't think I was going to do anything, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't think I ever thought anything. I was just, we're just gonna do it and see what happens.
I remember telling my parents and my brother and sister and everybody about it, and okay, yeah, you got a YouTube channel, okay.
No, I knew that you could be able to do something with it, because I like the cleaning and organizing YouTube channels. It's all like women that are doing stuff in their house. And one in particular, Love Meg, she doesn't do it anymore, but they went from living in a trailer to recently, within the past few years, they bought basically a mansion because of her YouTube and everything that she did, and she just stuck with it and kept posting. And so I saw, you can do something with YouTube. I never doubted you.
Well, let me tell you, we're not buying any mansions anytime soon from our channel. We're not making that kind of cash, but that's not what it's about anyway. Like I've said before, I enjoy making the videos. Done it my whole life. When I actually stopped and thought about it, I'm like, man, I have been making videos my whole life, and I enjoy doing it. And so, no matter what the money situation ends up being, we're always going to make videos. I think that I enjoy, especially going back and seeing the girls grow up. And the only one we got to do it from the beginning was with Caitlin, so it's going to be a blessing to be able to do that with Cody as well. I wish I would have started sooner for the other two girls, but that's a major reason why we do it too.
And the interaction from all of our subscribers,
That's
especially everyone that's been there from,
That's-
the beginning. It's so fun for you guys to kind of see our kids growing up and to see us growing. And
That's one thing about it. We definitely have some loyal subscribers.
Yeah.
We've had people watching us for years. You know who you are. I don't want to name names because I'll miss somebody and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I see you in the comments all the time, and I know who you are. And when you pop up, I'm like, oh, hey, it's so and so again, and we know who's been following us for a long time, really, and that means a lot. And the comments, we love the comments. I try to answer all of them, and sometimes I get behind. It's getting harder. I will say that. And the good thing is, it seems like YouTube's pushing us more. I've been noticing on the analytics, the views are going up. Finally, after 5 years, and we're nowhere near a big channel by any means as far as subscribers go, but to me, I feel like after 5 years we've done it. I feel like we've done it, and even without the tractor deal, just having the friends that we've met and all of you, I feel like we've succeeded, and everything going forward is a bonus now, and we're in a routine. I've got the filming equipment and microphones and all that, so it's just a fun hobby for me, and I enjoy sharing with you what we're doing here, because I've said this before too, not everybody gets to live like we get to. People have told me that. I'm living in an apartment, this is my dream one day, thank you for filming the videos, I feel like I get to be there, and that's really it keeps me going and keeps me wanting to film. It fuels a fire for me, I should say, because that's why we do it. I've always said I wanted to inspire you to get out there, get on your tractor, get out there. If you want a dream house, we'll fix up your house, make it your dream house, and that's why we started doing it, and I've loved every second of it. I tell you. Sometimes we get some haters on there, but I used to let that bother me. I don't let it bother me anymore because it doesn't matter. But moving on a different subject, we are in the middle of a mess right now, and I'm talking about the kitchen. We're getting ready to tear out the sink, and actually we have the new sink sitting right next to us because we have nowhere else to put it. We're actually sitting in here. This room looks nice on the camera, but we're surrounded by stuff that's going to go in the kitchen right now.
Cabinets and countertops.
I got drywall behind you, PEX lines behind you. Yeah, countertops over here, and the sink right here. So we are working on that. We haven't done enough to justify a video yet. It's going to get ugly here for a little while I tear out this sink and put drywall up and insulation, wiring, and try to get the new sink in there. But we are moving forward with that. We have not stopped. It takes a lot of time for me, especially with the other things going on. So I'm still working on the pig pen back there, which is back behind us as of right now. It could change, but we're still working on that. And then I've got to get firewood done for next year as well. So those are the three main things that I'm focused on right now. Maple syrup season's coming here soon. If we have time, we might do a little bit of that. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. Besides, I think we like the sugar and the candies more anyway, to be honest with you. So we might make a batch of that here soon. But yeah, we've got a lot going on, and I'm focusing on that show. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to meet everybody and see everybody and all the friends that we have. But yeah, if you can make it down there, I would love to chat with you. I want to know about you guys. And I don't want to talk about me. You know enough about me. I want to talk about you guys, where you're from, what you do, and why you watch the channel, what your dreams are and goals are. I want to know all that stuff from you guys. So that's what we're into. We wanted to update you what's going on, and I don't know, maybe next time we do a chat video, we might have a little guy here.
We might. What about Peter?
Oh yeah, I mentioned that in the last video, but
Did you?
Yeah, but they might not know. Yeah. Go ahead.
Last week was it?
Yeah.
Last week, Peter, our baby goat that surprised us, December 5th, he went to his new farm, and she has updated me and said that he's doing really well. She also had another buckling that was around his age that he was going to be with. So he was all around just going to be happier there, because up in the barn he had his own little section in the girls' stall, because he can't be with the boys, he can't be with the girls, especially now because he's bigger. So yeah, he's fitting in well there, and yeah, that was our very first baby goat experience.
And Kaylee took it really well too, because she raised him up the whole time. Mm-hmm. Kelsey wasn't able to go out there after she had her fall. She fell while she was walking up to the barn. We had probably the biggest snow we've had this year, and she fell, and I told her, I said, "You're not going up there no more. The girls can take care of the animals." And Kaylee and Kylie, they did. They took care of that goat and all of them.
They do an excellent job.
Yeah, they took care of them, and Kaylee was upset, but she took it real well. So, let me know in the comments what you think about these chat videos. I almost stopped doing them because the audience retention, I always look at the analytics of the videos and stuff. And at first when we started doing these, the audience retention was very low. But I've noticed here the past couple chats that we've had, the retention rate has gone up a lot. So let me know if you like these chats. We do these in place of a live stream because our internet just isn't good enough for a live stream. So that's why we do those, or these chats here. So let me know in the comments what you think about them.
And if you have any questions for us that you want us to talk about in another live, you can put those in the comments too.
Yeah. So that's about it. Make sure to leave something in the comments for us, and maybe next time in the next chat we'll have a little boy here sitting with us. So until next time, thanks for watching.